A very good afternoon, class. So, as you all know, we have already started and finished off with half part of lesson number 2. That is, we have already finished with insurance, exercise 2.1, and we have finished exercise 2.2 with immediate annuity previously. So, as you all know, that annuity is being classified into 3 types, that is immediate annuity, annuity due, and deferred annuity. For your syllabus, you have only the first two, that is immediate annuity and annuity due. So we have already finished and winded off with the first type or classification of annuity, that is immediate annuity. Today our topic will be dealing with annuity due. So let us have a look. What is the meaning of annuity due? Annuity due means this annuity commences immediately after the contract is finalized. That is starting of the time period. So as soon as the contract is finalized, the period of annuity due starts. Annuities can be paid annually, half yearly, quarterly, or monthly. For example, if annuity is to be paid annually, then the first installment in case of annuity due will be paid at the beginning of the first year. So immediate annuity and annuity due, the difference between both is immediate annuity is paid at the end of the first year, whereas annuity due is paid at the beginning of the first year. Similarly, if the annuity is to be paid for half year, the payment will begin from the start of the first 6 months. So basically what you have to remember for annuity due is, in case of annuity due, the payments are made at the start or beginning of each time period. So when you see the word end, that means it represents immediate or ordinary annuity. But when you see the word due or start or beginning, then it represents that the sum is related to annuity due. So we are starting with exercise 2.2 and continuing the sums. Before that class, as you all remember, these were some of the formulas that I have explained you all related to immediate annuity. So if you remember these formulas, you will not have any problem related to understanding today's concept, because the formulas are almost related with a slight change in them. So as you all can see, these were the 4 basic formulas for immediate annuity. Accumulated value, present value. Again, you have accumulated value when the present value is given, and all the 3 together, present value, accumulated value, and invested amount every year. Now, these are some of the basic formulas related for annuity due. Can you all see the difference, class? The difference is very slight, as you can see. Everything remaining the same over here, where I represents R upon 100. The accumulated value in case of annuity due is represented as a dash. Also, along with C, previously there was no 1 plus I, which was related. So there are 2 new things which are introduced. Wherever you see A and present value P, you will write them as A dash and P dash. Similarly, wherever you see the letter C, that is the amount which is paid at the beginning or end of each year, okay, or every year, along with that you have to add the bracket 1 plus I. So these are the 2 new things which are introduced. Others, all the formulas are the same. So A is equal to C upon I. 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 has been changed into A dash is equal to C 1 plus I upon I. The rest of it is the same. Similarly, where P was C upon I, 1 minus 1 plus I raised to minus n has changed to P dash is equal to C into 1 plus I upon I. The rest remains the same. The third formula, A dash is equal to P dash 1 plus I raised to N. And the last formula, 1 upon P dash minus 1 upon A dash is equal to I upon C, and wherever you see the letter C, you have to add with that into 1 plus I. So these are the formulas, and all the other things remains the same. That is, for annual, there is no change. R is divided by 1 and N is multiplied by 1. For half yearly, semi-annual, biannual, R divide by 2, N into 2. Quarterly, R divide by 4, N into 4. And for monthly, R divide by 12, N into 12. These things remains the same. A dash, accumulated value. P dash, present value. C, invested every year, kept aside each year, per year. All these represents the alphabet C. So I hope the formulas are clear. So be very careful when you all are solving sums related to due. Don't forget to put A dash, P dash, and along with C into 1 plus I. So these are the three basic things you have to remember in case of annuity due. So beginning with the sum and continuing with the exercise, sum number 11, 12 and 13 were left out. Find the accumulated value of annuity due for rupees 1000 per annum for 3 years at 10% compounded annually. So the sum is very simple. C is given 1000 for 3 years and R is 10%. So 10 upon 100, 0.10. That's the value of I, because it is annually. You have to find the accumulated value, but see the word due over here. So that means you have to find A dash. So be very careful. So you use the formula A dash is equal to C 1 plus I upon I into 1 plus I raised to N minus 1. So A dash is equal to 1000 into 1 plus 0.10 divided by 0.10, bracket open, 1 plus 0.10, the whole cube minus 1. So as you all can see, I have removed the decimal of the denominator. So this becomes 1000 into 1.10 into 100 divided by 10. On adding, I get 1.10, the whole cube minus 1. Again, I have removed the decimal of 1.10. So I have written 1000 into 110 into 10 divided by 100. The value is given in the bracket, 1.331 minus 1. So A dash is equal to 1000 into 11 on cancelling the zeros, and 1.331 minus 1 gives you 0.331. So 1000 into 11 gives you 11,000 into 331 divided by 1000. Again, I have removed the decimal. So A dash is equal to 11 into 331. Answer is 3641. So your final answer, accumulated future value of an annuity due compounded annually is equal to rupees 3641. So until and unless the formulas are clear, the sum will be difficult. Once you are completely comfortable with the formulas, the sum will become easy. Moving on to the next sum. A person plans to put 400 rupees at the beginning of each year for 2 years in a deposit which gives interest at 2% per annum compounded annually. Find the amount that will be accumulated at the end of 2 years. Now, please do not get confused by seeing the word end over here, because the focus in the first line is already clear. Beginning they are talking about. So beginning means it is annuity due. So as per the situation, you have C to be as 400. It is compounded annually, so N remains 2 years, R remains 2%, so I is 0.02. Then you have, as they are talking about beginning, you have to find the accumulated value. So again, you're finding A dash. So using the same formula, A dash is equal to C 1 plus I upon I into 1 plus I raised to n minus 1. So 400 into 1 plus 0.02 divided by 0.02 into 1 plus 0.02 the whole square minus 1. So on adding and removing the decimal of the denominator, I have written 400 into 1.02 into 100 divided by 2 into 1.02 the whole square minus 1. Removing the decimal again, 400 into 102 into 100 divide by 2 into 100. Now over here there's a printing mistake, value is not being given. So the value of 1.02 the whole square, you can find it out on your own as well. Multiply 1.02 into 1.02 two times. So you'll get the answer 1.0404. Okay. So whenever the values are not given certain times, you can multiply raised to number. So as you can see 1.02 the whole square. So you can multiply 1.02 into 1.02. So you get the answer to be as 1.0404. On cutting and cancelling all the zeros and cutting 400 by 2, I get 200 into 102 into 0.0404. Removing the decimal, I get 404 divided by 10,000. On multiplying, I get 82,416 divided by 100. So the answer is rupees 824.16. Hence, the accumulated value at the end of 2 years is 824.16 rupees. So is the sum clear, class? All right. Moving forward with the next sum, sum number 13. Find the present value of an annuity due of rupees 600 to be paid quarterly at 32% per annum compounded quarterly for 1 year. So by mistake, they have not written 1 year and they have told you to find the present value of an annuity due. So again, rupees 600 will be your C, but can you all see the word quarterly? So that means N is 1 year. So multiply by quarters means 4. You get 4 years. R 32 by 4, which is 8%. So 0.08 for quarterly. You have to find the present value of annuity due. So that means you have to find P dash. So by using the formula, P dash is equal to C into 1 plus I upon I bracket open 1 minus 1 plus I raised to minus N. So as you can see, P dash 600 into 1 plus 0.08 divided by 0.08, 1 minus 1 plus 0.08 raised to minus 4. So on adding and removing the decimal, this is what I get. Again, you can remove the decimal of 1.08 and I've cancelled 600 by 8, so which gave me 75. So 1 minus 0.7350. So now from 1, we have to subtract 0.7350. This I have already explained you all in the previous section as well. Whenever you have to subtract decimal, so you will write 1 point, then you 4 zeros like this. From that, you can minus 0.7350. So be very careful when you are solving sums like this. So you get the answer to be 0. 10 minus 5 gives you a 5. 9 minus 3 gives you a 6. 9 minus 7 gives you a 2. And from 1 you had borrowed. So 0.2650. This way you have to do the subtraction. So keep that in mind when you are solving sums related to present value. This I have already explained you all in immediate annuity sums as well. So as you can see, 0.2650 was the answer which we got. On cancelling both the hundreds and multiplying 75 into 108, you get 8100. Again, I'll remove the decimal. 8100 into 265 divided by 1000. which gives you 81 into 265 divided by 10. That comes to 2146.5. So present value of an annuity due quarterly is rupees 2146.5 rupees. So I hope class you all are clear with the sums, okay? How to calculate sums related to annuity due. Now for your practice, I'm giving you all two sums so that you can just go through and practice and see whether you have followed the concept or not. Find an accumulated value of an annuity due of rupees 2,000 per annum for 4 years at 10% per annum. So the solution is quite simple. C is 2,000, N is 4 years, rate is 10%, that means 0.10, which is annually. You have to find the value of annuity due, accumulated value, so A dash. So you can use the formula A dash is equal to C 1 plus I upon I, bracket open 1 plus I raised to N minus 1. Then you can continue and get the final answer and solve for assignment. Similarly, I'm giving you one more sum. Find the present value of an annuity due of 5,000 to be paid per quarter at 16% compounded quarterly for 1 year. So same sum which we did just now. C is 5,000 as it is mentioned quarterly. So N 1 into 4 which gives you 4 years and 16 by 4 which gives you 4%, that is 0.04. You have to find the present value. So P dash as it is annuity due. You can put the formula and solve the sum for assignment. If any doubt, please let me know. So with this class, we have finished with annuity sums. Tomorrow, I'll be giving you all the miscellaneous exercise sums. We'll be solving some sums and some I'll be giving it for assignment. So I hope you all are practicing and maintaining the notebook and doing all the sums in that. If any doubt class, please let me know so that I can clear your doubts accordingly. So till then, stay safe, take care, keep studying, keep revising. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time and stop here for today. So thank you so much class for listening to me. We stop here.